امروز قراره که من و ساندر
سلام.
یکی از محبوب ترین نوشیدنی های دنیا که بعد از چای و آب رتبه سوم رو داره با هم دیگه امتحان کنیم و نظرمون رو بگیم. فقط این نکته رو یادتون باشه که این نظر هر کس میتونه متفاوت باشه چون یه چیز کاملا سلیقه‌ایه. ما 11 تا مدل مختلف از آبجوها رو گرفتیم. سعی کردم یه ذره تنوع مختلف رو توشون بذارم، ولی آبجو بسیار تنوع زیادی داره. من اگه بگم 100 تا مدل مختلف آبجو تو دنیا هستش اشتباه نگفتم. و توی این کاتگوری که ما اینجا داریم آبجوهای میوه‌ای و آبجوهایی که با تکیلا هستن نیستش.
I will be famous in Iran. Okay. Let's go. Yeah.
این آبجوی هلندی هستش و is the Pilsner, right?
This is the Pilsner. Hertogjan. Yes. It's from Holland. It's from the province of Brabant. It's a very famous beer here in the Holland.
And it has how much percentage alcohol?
The percentage of alcohol is 5.1%.
Okay. خب همونجوری که میبینید این آبجوی پیلسنه که رنگ روشنی هم داره.
Yeah, and very clear. It has a very good foam. Yeah.
It smells like a classic beer.
Like a classic beer, indeed. It's
Cheers. Prost.
Prost.
Salati.
It's a very common beer here in the Netherlands. So I really like it. It's a good quality beer. The taste is very good. It's not too sweet, not too bitter. I like it.
I have the same opinion. A balanced taste.
Yes, it's a very balanced taste. I really like this one.
From 1 to 5, what score are we gonna give it?
For me, I would score this as I think a 4.
I'm gonna also give it 4, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna rate the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna also give 4.
Also 4?
Yeah.
Nice. Hertogjan, close to 4.
Close
Very
to
good.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
But
give
in a moment we will be very drunk.
فقط من یه سری اطلاعات خیلی کوتاهی هم دوست داشتم بهتون راجع به آبجوها بدم. تنوع همونجوری گفتم به شدت زیاده، ولی ما اگه بخوام خیلی کلی بخوام یه تقسیم بندی بکنیم میتونیم به 2 دسته تقسیم بکنیم: آبجوهای لاگر و آبجوهای ایل. و من یه جایی اینو خوندم که آبجوهای ایل این برای تخمیرشون تو قسمت بالایی قرار میگیره توی اون مایعی که داره و مال آبجوهای لاگر توی قسمت پایینشون هستش و فرایندش دقیق یادم نیست. اگه اشتباه نکنم مال آبجوهای ایل بیشتر طول میکشید، ولی اینو مطمئن نیستم، شاید برعکس اینو دارم میگم.
Okay.
ما این ویدیوهایی که داریم میگیریم وسط یه کار دیگه بودیم. بیرون داریم یه چیز خیلی بزرگی درست میکنیم با ساندر برای هالووین که حالا ویدیوهاش سعی میکنم واسهتون توی کانال بذارم. پس اگه کانال رو هنوز سابسکرایب نکردید خوشحال میشم که کانال رو سابسکرایب کنید و اگه این ویدیو رو هم دوست داشتید حتما لایک کنید.
Subscribe.
آبجوی بعدی که داریم کرونا هستش، یکی از محبوب ترین نوشیدنی های من. I'm saying this is one of my favorite beers. خب همونجوری که شاید خیلیاتون بدونید کرونا آبجوی مکزیکیه و کلا خیلی آبجوی خوبیه، من خیلی دوستش دارم. So
Very light beer.
I think it's even lighter than the
It
others.
is.
Yeah.
It's very light. I think it's what I think most people know Corona, but Corona is also like very summer beer, you know, very fresh.
آبجوی کرونا هم 4.5% الکل داره و رنگش هم همونجوری که می‌بینید خیلی رنگ روشنیه. When I smell,
It's the typical Corona smell.
yeah, but what is typical Corona smell?
It's
You
just,
have to
well,
explain.
nothing smells like Corona. Like it's
Yeah,
Corona.
that's true.
There is nothing else smells like Corona.
But when you smell, you can really understand this is really fresh. Maybe it is like kind of the fruit smell, but it doesn't taste like that.
No.
But the smell, it is something a bit different than the taste.
The smell is like indeed fresh fruits. But taste-wise, okay, salamat.
It's really soft drink.
It's very soft. Like it's a little bit more sweet, but it's fresh.
Yeah.
On the fresh sweet side.
And you cannot taste any bitter like alcohol or hop in it.
No, it's way different than the beers we had before. It's nothing similar. It's very smooth, very light.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of the beer which I can have many bottle of it.
It's a perfect beer when you have a barbecue.
Yeah.
And not so heavy, not a heavy beer.
Yeah.
It's like you can drink a lot of those
Yeah.
during a barbecue.
We have also fake Corona.
Oh,
so
yes.
in that time maybe we can compare.
We can compare.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's very nice. We will.
Okay.
For me, I would give the Corona. I think a little bit better than the Dutch one, than the Hertogjan. I think.
That's why I wasn't sure if I have to give 4 to that
Yeah.
because I know we have
Yeah, but,
Corona here.
No, but I really like the Dutch Hertogjan as a beer. It's a really good Pils beer. So I think Corona is for me a little bit better. I think a 4.2.
4.2.
4.2 for Corona.
Okay, 4 point. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah,
Top
I really
rank
like it.
Corona.
I really
Ooh,
like it.
Top-notch beer, premium beer. Okay. Too many beers.
Okay, so still we have a lot of beers to taste.
Yes. A long way to go.
از نظر شما بهترین آبجو کدومه؟ توی کامنت ها برام بنویسید.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle, yeah.
One more
No,
time.
it was really good. Same.
Same. So what we have here? Bufal or Bufal?
I think it's Bifal.
Bifal, because it's with you.
Yeah, it's Bifal, yeah.
Bufal.
Bifal.
Okay. And it's a Belgian
It's
beer.
a Belgian beer, yeah.
And it has 5% alcohol. Also, this one is Pilsen.
Yeah. It is a good beer, a good Belgian beer.
Oh, you heard about it?
I heard about it. I never drunk it before, so I'm very curious.
Oh, it's gonna be the first one also I'm
Yeah,
going
it
to
is
try
a
it.
very nice logo with the horse.
این آبجو رو هیچ کدوم تا حالا قبلا امتحان نکردیم و دفعه اولیه که قرار امتحانش کنیم.
Considering the can, I was thinking the beer was a bit darker.
I'm not sure, but I think the color is something between the Corona and
Yes.
the other one.
Yes.
Hertogjan.
Yeah. It means the Duke Jan, like it's a royalty.
Oh, okay. I think the color maybe it's something like that because also this one is Pilsen and mostly Pilsen beers are light color.
Yes.
And
This one is more on the lighter side than the Hertogjan.
but when I smell it, I think it's really sweet.
Oh yeah, this is very sweet.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah,
very sweet.
it's different than what we had before. Yeah, I can't place the scent
Yeah.
of it.
بوش واقعا یه شیرینی خاصی میزنه و همونجوری که ساندر برگشت گفت منم تا حالا نمیتونم کنار ذهنم با آبجوهای دیگه اینو قرار بدم واسه اینکه هیچ ذهنیتی واسم نمیاره. سلامتی.
Salamati.
It's a different taste.
It's very different.
همش خیلی متفاوته.
It's not so light. It's more.
I can taste a bit of, I don't know, is it alcohol or if it's hop, but I can taste a bit, but in the smell it was giving me that it is gonna be so sweet, but it's not that much
No,
sweet.
the taste is not sweet.
Yeah,
the taste is a little bit more on the bitter side, but very little bit.
Yeah.
I think the taste is for a pilsner is good, but it's way different than
The other
the other
beers.
beers. Yeah,
But it smells better than that beers which we had at that restaurant.
that was disgusting beer.
ما قبلا توی رستوران یه جا بودیم بدترین آبجو زندگیمون رو اونجا خوردیم جوری که اصلا نتونستیم تمامش بکنیم. یه مدل اونجا داشت درافت بود امتحان کردیم دیدیم افتضاحه. بعد یه مدل دیگه داشت اونم دوباره امتحان کردیم اونم از اولی بدتر و نتیجه گرفتیم که تو اون رستوران آبجو نخوریم. ولی داریم همین صحبت می‌کنیم که این ولی اندازه اونام اصلا اون بدی رو نداره اوکیه ولی برای من خیلی اونجوری مزه محبوب منو نداره. So what do you think?
I think it's actually pretty good pilsner. Yeah. I think it's this one it's good. For me, the bitterness in the aftertaste that you have, like after you swallow it, when you feel it, it's giving a good taste of the beer. Would I buy it for myself to have it in? No, It's not something that I would buy myself.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just
Yeah.
saying, okay, it doesn't have a bad taste, but also it is not that type of my favorite taste.
No, exactly. Yeah.
And after that you said, oh, it's pretty good. And I said, oh, okay, so you have totally opposite idea.
Oh, okay,
than me.
but then it was
and
the
at
same.
the end you said the same, so I was, oh, it's not
Yeah. No, so it's for Pilsner, I think it's pretty good, but it would not be one of my favorites.
Yeah. So,
yeah. I think I would give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
I would give it 3.
3.
Yeah. Because it's like had the horse, what the 3 I think is
Yeah.
fair. خب ما کم کم داریم اثر الکل رو خودمون حس می‌کنیم و داریم ادامه میدیم. Say number from 1 to 8.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have here? We have a Beftering. It's a beer from Luxembourg. I got it from the last trip, and it's again Pilsen, and it has, let me check, 4.8%. And we're gonna try this. Honestly, I had this before there, but we can try it together.
I never had it before, so new one for me. We are gonna get drunk. The Beftering. I don't know what it means, Beftering.
I cannot.
No, this one has a smell. This one has a
It
smell.
has a smell, but it's not much.
No, not much. It's very
But
light.
also
there's-
this one I can smell this a bit sweet.
It is sweet, but if you smell the foam, there's a little sour, like citrus.
I don't smell it.
No, I do. Okay. Then I'm very curious if it tastes a little bit sour or a little bit like citric, but I'm very curious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like this beer. I had it before, but I can say after 1.5 of this bottle, then I'm kind of done with this taste.
Yeah. It's to be honest, to me it tastes like a kind of cheap lager beer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But also about the prices, we didn't talk. Some of them are also really cheap, and
That's
some
true.
of them
Our premium.
yeah. And this one, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't much.
No. So it's not a premium beer, and you can definitely taste that it's not a premium beer. The taste is not bad, but it's a little bit more bitter than the other ones. Not too bitter, but a little bit. The smell that I had is nothing. I cannot find it anything back in the taste.
It's not something special.
No, it's not. No, this is not something that I would buy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you gonna rate it?
For me, I think 2.5.
So I give 3 to that one, so I'm gonna give this one a little bit less.
A little bit
than
less,
this.
yeah, I
So like
understand.
2.8.
Okay.
همین الان که ما داریم اینجا این آبجو رو امتحان میکنیم بیرون هم آفتابه هم بارون همزمان. We have these.
Okay, a number between 1 and 7, I think. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay.
3.
3.
Yeah, you can count.
1, 2, 3.
Budweiser.
Oh, it's totally different again. Budweiser. Bud is from America.
There is one thing I have to say about this. This is the most popular beer in the world, and they have the most sales in when you compare to the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a beer from America. And the alcohol percentages is 5%, which is
5%,
very normal for
regular.
Pilsner beer. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a very well-known beer, especially in America and Europe. They call themselves the king of beers.
Yeah, exactly. I
So
heard it.
let's see if they really are the king.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really
Very clear.
I don't know if you can, if it's gonna focus. I hope the camera gonna focus on it.
We can.
Yeah, the color is really light.
Yeah. I still see a lot of carbonation inside.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you think it's lighter than Corona?
It looks lighter. I don't smell nothing.
Yesterday I was thinking maybe my nose is not working after all these beers.
No, but there's no smell on this one.
Yeah, it doesn't have much smell.
No. Almost no smell.
Okay,
Okay.
cheers. It has also really light taste. It's kind of tasteless.
I was thinking the same. I think this reminds me of the beer you can get when you're at a festival or at a concert. It's the type of beer that they get in large amounts. It's not something you can enjoy just for the evening as a nice beer. It's just quick drinking and that's it. It's almost no taste, almost no smell.
Yeah.
It's very, I don't know, it's very boring. Boring beer.
Yeah, it's true. But you cannot say it is bad because it doesn't have some kind of the bad taste.
No.
But in other side also it doesn't give you some kind of the special taste.
No.
Which can you say, oh, it reminds me of, for example, this beer.
Exactly. Like if you have like the Hertog or even the Buffal, it has a very specific taste, and this it's a beer. You can drink it, but it's nothing special.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's they say king of beers. It's well, yeah.
Do you think it deserves to get that name?
No, it does not deserve the name king of beers. No, maybe the Joker of beers, because it doesn't taste really. But like I said, it's not bad. But
it's not bad. But because also, if I'm gonna compare it to, for example, with Corona is also a really light beer, but it has way more taste and
a lot of taste.
Smell.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So
yeah.
What's your rate?
For me, because it is like the taste is not bad, but it's nothing special. It's very boring beer. So for me, I would rate it, to be honest, very low. I think a 2. 2.2.
Really?
Yeah, 2.2.
Okay, I think that's not fair for it, in my opinion.
Okay.
I understand this is kind of a tasteless beer and all this, but I'm gonna say 3.2.
3.2, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little bit more than the other one because personally I prefer to drink this one more than the Buffal.
Okay, I understand where you come from. So my opinion would be, so the Buffal, it has some taste. I could drink it in someone's house or something, and I would say, okay, like not for the whole evening, but for a taste. If I'm at a festival and I just want to get drunk, then Bud would be a very good beer, I think.
Yeah.
Just for drinking, but because it's tasteless. But if I want to enjoy a beer, it's not a beer to enjoy.
Yeah, that's true. But for me also, when I'm gonna rate it, it is important for me to look at, is it a beer which I'm gonna have like more than 2 or 3 bottles and still I like it.
Okay,
so I can say, this is the beer which I can have more than 2-3 bottles. But
that
when
is
it
true.
goes to, for example, something like Buffal, I'm sure I'm not gonna have it more than 2.
No.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Like
so that's why I'm gonna give a little bit better rate than that one. So I'm gonna give I'm gonna raise it up to 3.3.
3.3. Wow. Okay.
No,
I'm gonna stay at 2.2.
Okay. So still
one
we
between
have
6.
6 more.
Okay.
You can say a number.
1.
1. Okay. You made it really hard, but let's go with Lefe Blanc.
That's the one.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Number 1 bullshit.
Lefe Blanc. Okay, this one is a little bit different because it's not necessarily a pilsner. It's more of a blonde beer.
Yeah.
Which is differently brewed. It is from Belgium. It's a Belgian beer. It is a premium beer.
And it's really a famous beer.
It's a very famous beer. Yeah. Especially as Belgian beers goes, it's a very famous beer. Yeah. The same beer as they did hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
And they still make it the same way. And so Lefe is one of those. You can visit it as well. It's very close to the Netherlands actually. So you can go there, visit the brewery. You can even sleep there and then just taste a lot of beers. Yeah, I just know that like many years ago, when the water wasn't good to drink and other things weren't very good to drink, they drank beer because it was the only thing that was safe because of the alcohol. It killed the germs.
Wow.
So it was safe for people to drink, so they drink a lot of beer.
The first thing gets your attention is the color.
It's more darker.
Yeah, it's way more darker than the other
more
beers.
on the orange side instead of yellow. So we can have the compare. You can see immediately it's more, instead of yellow, it's indeed a more orange blonde color.
And the alcohol percentage is 6.6, which is the
This
highest.
is the strongest of the group.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, stay still, stay still. We got it.
So, I can smell the sweet things.
Yeah. There's a lot of sweetness in it. I smell a little zest of orange. I don't know if you can smell it, a little bit.
Yeah, I can
You smell it?
smell something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
The smell also is very different than all the other beers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Differently brewed. Okay. Do you like the smell?
Yeah, it's fine. Of course, it's a little different smells than the other normal classic beers,
Yeah.
for sure. But the smell is good.
But this one you do smell. So the other beers that we before was really no smell.
The Budweiser.
Yeah.
Wow.
Prost. Cheers.
When I drink, I can taste it with all part of my tongue.
Yeah, it really is a lot of different flavors. I feel there is like citric in it, is like bitterness in it, there's sweetness in it. A
Yeah.
lot of flavor is in this beer.
And the thing is, normally, personally, I don't like the beers when they have over 5% alcohol.
Too strong.
Yeah, not because it's just too strong. I don't like the taste of the bitter in that.
Yeah.
But this one, I can say it's one of the beer which has over 5% alcohol, and still I enjoy to drink it.
Yeah. It still has it's not too bitter, it still has a lot of sweetness in it. Yeah, I think it's very well balanced beer. I think it is a beer that you can enjoy like in a nice evening. You can have maybe 3 or 4 of them, but it's not, you can have like a lot of beers on the evening. It's very it's heavy.
Yeah, it's a heavy one.
It's a heavy beer.
So far, I didn't have more than 12 of these.
This is a beer that you must enjoy instead of drink a lot and fast of it. This beer you need to enjoy.
Yeah, because it has a complicated taste.
Yes, exactly. Okay, then on the rating wise, how much would you say?
For me, it's really hard to give a rate for comparing to the others, because this one is totally in the different category. But I'm gonna give it 4.2.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Yeah?
I was thinking 4.2, 4.3, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's it's a very good, very nice beer to drink, but
Because also Belgian beer are mostly they mostly has a high percentage alcohol.
True.
But other side they are also sweet, and you cannot taste that kind of bitter of the alcohol or hops in them. خب ما 5 تا آبجو دیگه مونده که باید امتحان بکنیم. اگه هنوز این ویدیو رو لایک نکردید خوشحال میشم که همین الان ویدیو رو لایک کنید و کانال رو سابسکرایب بکنید. من کلی ویدیوهای مختلف توی کانالم میذارم از تجربیات خودم توی هلند و کلی ویدیوهای مختلف دیگه.
subscribe و like کنید.
Now we're gonna try Amstel. میخوایم آبجو آمستل رو امتحان کنیم. این آبجو هم آبجو مال هلند هستش، پیلسنه و فکر می‌کنم 5% آره درصد الکلش هم 5 و اینو الان با هم دیگه امتحان می‌کنیم.
So just some information about the Amstel beer. So quickly, the Amstel beer is a beer. It's I think the second most known beer in the Netherlands, besides of course Heineken. Amstel beer. The name Amstel is because of the brewery of the beer is located on the river Amstel in Amsterdam. If you are in Amsterdam as well, you would see a lot of restaurants offering the beer of Amstel or either Heineken. If you go to the other side of the country, they have different beers, but this one are the mostly common found in Amsterdam. It's a well-known beer, yeah. In Amsterdam also, they would call this beer, if you go to a local restaurant, they will call this beer een gouden rakker, which basically is gouden rakker.
Okay,
Which basically is translated to like a golden friend.
Ah, okay.
They will call it like that. But okay.
Oh, you like this beer, I think. You pour it more than half.
No, that was not on purpose, actually. To be honest, if I buy beer, I do not buy Amstel, but it's not a bad beer. But so, the smell. No, first the color. The color is a bit darker, I think a bit lighter than Leffe, but it's darker, a more indeed a goldish color, I think, instead of yellow.
Yeah, that's what I think also. It is, I want to compare it to the other, that's
The
the
bud is very light instead of the, and if we take the Boverding, it's more lighter.
Yeah.
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 I think that's why indeed they call it the Gouden Rakker, the golden friend.
What do you think about the smell? It doesn't have so much smell, but it has a smell.
No, it has a smell, not so much. I think you can smell the hop, like more in it. It's more a bitter smell.
So, cheers.
Salam. Little bit citrus. It's more heavier. The drink is more heavier than the bud and the Hertog Jan. The taste is, to me, it is okay.
I think if I'm gonna decide between Amstel and Hertog Jan, I'm gonna go by that one.
Hertog Jan,
But
same,
this
me too.
one is also good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drink it if you're with your friends. You have some I don't know, some fire in the garden, some campfire, or it's nice to drink it. And you can drink more than 2 or 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I had this beer for like more than 2-3, and still it tastes good after a few.
Yeah, it keeps the same taste. Yeah.
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 Okay, now we have to rate this one. You can take first.
So for me, I would think around 3.7, 3.8.
3.8.
Yeah.
What was the score I gave to the Hertog Jan?
To the Hertog Jan, I think you gave it a 3.8.
3.8. So I'm gonna give this one 3.5 then. So 3.5, 3.
3.8. Yeah.
Really? You gave
Yeah.
it more than me? That surprised me. این یکی همون آبجوییه که ویدیو شورتش توی کانال گذاشتم که همون ما بهش میگیم فیک کرونا و اینم دیرتر امتحان میکنیم. Hopfield. This one is Pilsen as well. 4.9.
4.9. Well, around 5, same.
Yeah, almost 5.
I'm not drunk. You are drunk.
Are you talking to the camera? Or
Yes, to the camera.
to the people
To the viewers.
Ah, it looks really light color.
Really?
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
never
it's-
tried
no,
this
it's-
one before. It's
it
the
looks
first
very
time.
light indeed. A lot of carbonization, a lot of gas.
Yeah, and this beer I've never had it also before. I'm gonna try it for the first time.
Okay.
So the color is
Premium
really
quality.
light.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. There's a really sweet. I can't really place the smell. I think. I don't know. Do you know licorice? You know that?
No.
Oh, it's like drop.
Okay.
In Dutch is drop. It's called. It's like the black candy. It smells a
Ah,
little.
yeah, I know that. I know that.
There's like a little flavor of it.
I think I'm not gonna like it.
It smells, to be honest, it smells like not a premium brand beer.
Yeah, I can
And
understand.
I'm wondering really what the taste is like.
Okay, let's try.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that beer which we had at the restaurant.
Yes, the same. I was thinking the same. This is not my kind of. This is not.
این
No.
دقیقا مزه هم آبجو بدی میده که توی اون رستوران خوردیم و واقعا بد بود. I don't like it.
No, I don't like it either. No, the taste is not something I would enjoy.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like beer.
No,
It's like something else.
it's water with a different flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
If I have to rate it, I will give it maybe a 1.2.
I'm gonna actually at first I wanted to say also 1, but then I said okay, maybe this one is just a little one more step over than that one we had.
Yeah, maybe.
So
yeah.
but no, still I'm gonna give it 1. Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Well,
I didn't like it.
We have at least until now this is the lowest one. This
Yeah,
is premium quality, you know.
That's
Premium
bullshit.
quality.
That's just
brew.
advertising.
Advertising is not. It's bullshit.
خب این آبجو رو میخوام هم امتحان بکنیم. این الان توی روش نوشته که توی فرانسه تولید شده ولی این زیر مجموعه شرکت لیدله که برای آلمان اگه اشتباه نکنم و میخوایم اینو با هم دیگه امتحان بکنیم. درصد الکلش هم 4.9%. این هم همین پیلس که نوشتم پیلسن، اینو توی کشورهای مختلف ممکنه با یه ذره تفاوت بهش بگم.
But we already know that putting premium pills on the can doesn't mean it's premium.
That for sure.
It was very light.
Very very. Oh, it's really yellow.
It was really yellow, yeah, indeed. Yeah. It's light. It's not so much carbonated. It's very little bit. Even the foam is very small. You know, it dissolves very quickly. So
This one also smells really sweet. It reminds me of the last beer.
yeah, it's kind of the same smell, indeed.
Yeah, it has a really same smell as the, what was the name? Hopefield?
Hopeville, yeah,
Yeah.
the one Hopeville. Yeah, the Argus and the Hopeville, they smell the same.
Yeah.
Are they maybe made in the same? No, different breweries. The smell is exactly the same.
Yeah, the smells are so close.
Okay, and the color is light yellowish, but it's
Yeah, the color is also light, and I see the bubbles comes up.
But you have more bubbles. Oh, I don't know. Mine is almost stopping.
Yeah. برای من این گازش خیلی بیشتر داره میاد بیرون نسبت به مال. نمیدونم چرا. نمیدونم تو دوربین احتمالاً مشخص نباشه. Okay, that's right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's different than Hopeville.
Yeah, taste is totally different,
Yeah.
but this one also doesn't have so much taste.
No, it does have the after. It gets bitter.
Yeah, that's true. It's way more bitter than the Hopefield, but beside that, I cannot taste so much.
No, maybe it's because of the other beers.
That's possible. We had so many different
We had a
beers,
lot of
so
beers.
I don't know if my tongue is still working well.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like it's not bad like the Hopfield bad, but
It's not good.
it's not good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm happy I gave one to Hopefield, so I can rise it up a bit for this one.
But the Hopfield, I took one drink maybe and I put it away. I was like, no, I'm not drinking it. But this one, I took a few sips. It's nothing that would say, oh, I would like this beer. I would buy this again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe if you randomly order in a restaurant or bar, you're gonna drink one glass, but you're not gonna order more.
No, exactly. You would. It's a one-time beer.
Exactly. So what you gonna rate it?
The other one, I think I rated it 1.5, I think, or 1.2. What was
1.2.
it? 1.2, yeah. I think this one I'm going to put it a little bit higher, but not so much. I think a 1.8.
So hopefully I rated that one once, so
One,
I
yeah.
can give this one 1.4.
1.4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not recommended
Argus.
beer.
No, it's not going to be on my favorite list. So,
So now it is the final.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the final because they are not the most best
No,
beers.
okay.
But now we have Heineken and we have Komaro.
yeah, Camaro.
And as I said before, it's the fake version of Corona.
Next time we will do a fake versus real version, like the Corona versus the Camaro.
The famous beer. Compare them together.
It's more yellowish, but still very light.
It's really clear. Yeah, and the smell is not too strong, it's not too light.
It's the typical Heineken smell. It's like nothing smells like a Heineken.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste.
Cheers.
Cheers. So now I want to know what you think.
What I think, okay, I can say this one has tasted a bit more than Budweiser, but I can put them kind of in the same type of beer. But there is one more thing about Heineken, and I'm gonna say this about my experience. If I'm gonna drink more than 2 of this or 1.5 of this, after that it's so possible that I get headache.
Yeah.
As I know, it can happen to other people also. So some people are saying the same, and some people are saying no, we don't have this problem. But altogether, okay, this is a fine beer, but I think it is not that that's not that much perfect, which people around the world are talking about it. I think it's really overrated.
Yes. The thing is with Heineken is they are really good at promoting. So they have very good commercials. They have very good
Advertising.
Advertising. They are well famous for that. They have even like the commercials on the TV. They are very famous here in the Netherlands. They
And
are-
also in the Amsterdam, wherever you go, you will see they have some contract with the Heineken company, and they are just giving Heineken draft, and you
Yes.
see all the label of it.
Yes, Heineken is very, very good at promoting. But I think indeed the same as what for Budweiser goes, it's a beer that you would drink at festivals, you know, fast. Those things like it's a beer for big groups. Like if you
It's
go
kind
to
of
a,
like
if you go to a
economy.
movie theater, you can drink a Heineken or something like that. But to enjoy a nice beer, this is not the type of beer.
Yeah, that's true.
And
But
you can
sometimes also you have no other choices. Somewhere.
No, a lot of times you can only drink Heineken
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
place. But it's not a bad beer, but it's not a great beer. That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
So what you gonna rate it?
Heineken, I think. What did I put Amstel again? I'm not sure. I think I put it 3.8,
3.8.
right? 3.8. I think I'm gonna put Heineken a little bit below that. So I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be around 3.6.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 3.5.
Yeah.
I think that's fair enough.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Perla Cooperla. 24, 12 for swap. Busting the bells of the box. I don't really in the man. In the back. I'm drunk.
خب این همونجوری که گفتم این ما بهش میگیم اینجا فیک کرونا که خیلی طعم نزدیک به کرونا داره ولی قیمتش نصف کرونا تقریبا و الان میخوایم اینو امتحان بکنیم و بعدم با خود koronaی اصلی مقایسه کنیم.
Fake Corona.
Oh, this one also is Argus.
A little? Oh! Oh wow! Indeed, it says Argus.
Yeah.
Aha!
I just
It's from the same brewery as Argus. So that doesn't.
we didn't know that before.
No, we didn't know that. So that doesn't promise a lot of.
But this
okay.
one is for this in the Mexico also.
No, I don't think it's Mexico, but like Corona's from Mexico. But I think this one, I don't know.
Legal.
No, but it says like this is the import. So I don't know where this is from actually.
من اینو
I will
بعدا
look it up.
من اینو نگاه میکنم که ببینم دقیقاً از کجا تولید شده چون که روش چیزی فعلا پیدا نکردیم. این درصد الکلش 4 و 6. Corona is also 4.6 right?
4.6, yeah, 4.5.
اوکی. کرونا درصد الکلش 4 و نیمه این 4 و 6. ولی الان با هم دیگه امتحان میکنیم ببینیم که چه تفاوتایی با هم دیگه دارن. No.
Smells nothing like.
No, you know, if you go a bit more deep through it, it has a lead, not that much deep.
So we have
So
Corona.
this one is Corona and this one is fake Corona. The color is almost same.
Almost similar.
Yeah. رنگشون خیلی شبیه به همه. من تفاوتی الان اینجا نمیبینم. ولی بوشون متفاوته. But the smells really different.
Okay.
This one has
Put it on the table. Put it.
You want to? Okay, I will close my eyes.
Close your eyes.
Let the games begin.
Okay.
You remember it, right?
I remember it. Yeah.
This one is Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
بوشون کاملا متفاوت یعنی میشه تشخیص دادن دیدی من متوجه شدم که کدوم یکی کرونا چون کرونا یه بو چجوری میگم یا حتی میوه‌ای ترش‌توری تو بوش بهت میخوره. I'm just saying the Corona has kind of the fruit sour
Yeah.
taste which this one hasn't.
No. To me, it doesn't smell the same, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
So let's taste
Okay,
it.
let's taste.
Prost. I think it's kind of tasteless also this one. I don't know if my tongue is working well.
No, it's a little bit tasteless. It is something you can drink
Yeah, that's
but it's not something like, it's not a specific really taste. Like Corona has a very specific taste. This one doesn't have it. It's very bland, a very mellow taste.
yes, really so smooth and light.
Yes, it's very light. Like the real taste is really in the back. You really have to do your best to taste the different
Yeah,
things.
it's like this one is Corona, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna taste a bit of it. This one is Corona.
What?
We can try.
Yeah, right. Now I don't know.
That's it.
Ah.
I taste them together, but then I said, okay, I don't know what to say.
Now when I taste them together, there's not very big of a difference.
Yeah, because I know there is some difference, but when
There's
I
a
drink
little
them, I
bit.
cannot understand it.
No, there is definite differences.
Yeah.
You can feel this one is more like, I think there's more water or something in it. It's more
Yeah.
like, this one you can taste more thick, more heavy, a little bit more. But
It's different and somehow it's not different.
exactly, yeah.
This one is the fake one, I think.
That's the fake one, yeah.
This one has some kind of a strong taste in it, which this one hasn't.
But exactly, so this one doesn't have, like, the after taste is not so strong. This is very light.
Yeah, exactly. The aftertaste of
Yeah.
Corona
Is
you can taste.
immediately you taste it,
But this one has no aftertaste.
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally
But
true.
if you drink them together,
You get confused.
very much confused.
Yeah.
I think if you compare it to, let's say, this one or the Hertogion, it's totally completely different taste. So
Yeah.
you can immediately pick out Corona between this one and this. But if you put them together, you will have a
Just you can
Yeah.
understand from the smell.
just the smell.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the smell. So it is so close,
It is.
but it's different.
It is different. The first time I took a sip of this one, it was like not so much of a taste. Crazy. Okay, so now I'm very interested in all the fake Coronas and the real one.
پس اگه کانال رو الان سابسکرایب نکردید همین الان سابسکرایب کنید. یه ویدیو دیگه قراره که درست بکنیم، مدل‌های مختلف کرونا و فیک کرونا رو اینا رو با هم دیگه امتحان کنیم و نظراتمون رو بگیم. So now we have to rate it.
And this one will be difficult.
Yeah, it is really difficult.
If you don't have the Corona, if you don't have it, you can drink this. You can drink it.
Yeah, for sure.
You can. It's not like bad. It's not a bad thing. But if you have a party and you have lots of people, to buy Corona is way more expensive than to buy this one. So you can easily get for the half of the price this one.
Yeah, because Corona is one of the most expensive beer in here, right?
Here in Europe, yeah, I think if you buy for for 6 beers, you now in the store you pay around €9, I think.
Yeah.
And I think for this one, if you pay
4.5.
4.5 for
Yeah,
6.
it's kind of the half of the
Half,
price.
yeah. I think around a 3.9.
I'm so confused.
I am confused because it's little, but it's not a bad beer to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, 3.8. Let's go
So-
ahead. 3.8.
I'm gonna go 3.9.
3. See? Okay, around.
Yeah. خب پس با این تفاصیل، با توجه به امتیازهایی که ما دادیم، با توجه به نوع آبجوهایی که ما دوست داریم، اولی،
دومی،
سومی،
چهارمی،
پنجمی،
ششمی،
هفتمی،
هشتمی،
نهمی
دهمی.
و در آخر بدترین آبجو 11می. خب ما یه دونه مهمون ویژه داریم. I'm saying we have a special
guest.
Hello. Say hello. Hi.
Schatje, mag niet.
Welke was er zo pissen?
Mag niet. Okay.
So Sander can do something about it.
I cannot move. I need to stay like this. Hello, my name is Jim Carrey.
My name is...
I cannot move. I can just be funny. We have.
I had to bring our opener. It was funny. Big opener.
Oh, the dick one. Yeah, that's supposed to be the best. But we did it.
من یه دونه دروازه‌بان خیلی عالی داشتم تو خونه، متاسفانه یادم رفت خودم بیارم.
We had to have the dick open.
Big opener. I didn't calculate my big nose. So.
Okay.
But altogether, okay, it is a fine beer. If I,
That was a bird.
yeah.